guys, welcome to Primal Nomad. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in to the video. I'm just on a lovely evening stroll, going for a little spot of lunch in the woods. Absolutely beautiful blue skies, not a cloud in it. I'm definitely sweating. Yeah, the woods is going to give me some shade. There's some jack by the hedge gone to seed. It's kind of what they look like, the seed pods of it. Long and thin, almost like a pea. You can feel the little seeds in there. It's just waiting to dry out and ping open. I'm just following these game trails. You probably can't see them that well on camera, but they kind of weave through the grass and they're a really natural kind of highway to take. It's so nice to see the bees working on this blackberry, and yeah, just a really good sign. Know that there's going to be loads of fruit later on. These are obviously pollinating the flowers, and yeah, there's thousands of them, hundreds, millions. So yeah, one to look out for, and probably a sign that there's a nest nearby. Not that I'm going to go raiding that or looking for it. I'm just kind of following this little grassy patch that kind of flows like a river through this brambles, and I'm just going to find a little spot to set up a Half Lavvu and show you a really cool little thing that I got, and also do a little announcement of a giveaway. Keep watching and you might have a chance at winning some cool bits. So talking about game trails, there's actually one here that kind of cuts through this patch of brambles. So yeah, we're going to take a little walk through, and most of the time you can actually find in these things little tracks and traces of deer, like some droppings down here. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly what I was looking for. Some hazel, or at least some timber to coppice. That is ideal. Perfect. So just found this little spot. It's not the flattest or clearest, but that's okay. I can just throw this dead timber into one little pile, and only want a little spot here to set up a little Half Lavvu and just sit down and relax really. And the reason I want to set up a Half Lavvu is I want to show you a really awesome little bit of kit, which means you don't have to take the poles. Awesome. So one of the reasons for coming out today was obviously to use the Half Lavvu, and I got sent this amazing bit of kit by Rough Timber, and it's a 3D printed triangular kind of form that goes at the top of the Lavvu, and it allows you to use it as a Half Lavvu without having to use the centre pole, which obviously acts as quite a disturbance. So that is really awesome. I can't wait to use this. It is a part of another kit which uses the other half of the Lavvu to make a stretch Lavvu, so I'll show you that in future videos. But yeah, Rough Timber, he came up with this idea, and he actually sells a tri-piece which allows you to use a Lavvu in its full form without the centre pole, which is just awesome. And again, I'm going to show you another video, but I just wanted to show you this. So there we are, two nice long sticks, and obviously I can adjust the length of these, but they are the same size. So if I need to spread the leg of the Lavvu, I can do. I can already tell this is a hell of a lot easier than setting up a normal Lavvu, and you don't have that blasted pole in the middle. So there we are, guys. That's the Half Lavvu setup. In fact, I'll get my little Decathlon insulated seat mat out. It's a nice foam pad to sit on the ground. No risk of it popping. Oh, that feels good. Just a little bit of cover. Just no real reason. It's just nice to have a Half Lavvu up. It's a little bit slack at the back there, and that's only because the ground is on an incline, so obviously the back can't get pulled down as tight. But if I pull this forward, it gets really nice and tight. Obviously just with the peg pulling it back a little bit, because of the ground being like that, it's a little bit slacker. But never to worry. I'm just going to probably use my little grilly putt Yuko fireball just in front of me. Probably cook up, I've got 2 chili and chicken sausages, so just a little snack this evening. I'm just going to relax. I've got a really awesome bit of kit to show you guys, and just do a little bit of kind of skills practice with, light the fire, etc. And that is a York knife. It's a little neck knife that has this amazing Kydex sheath, really good utility clip on the back, and it's just beautiful olive drab green kind of colour. I'll bring you closer. So there we are, guys. Here is the York knife, the beauty, the creme de la creme. It is a work of art, and just want to say the weight is absolutely amazing in the hand. It's yeah, really beautiful. And this is some of Luke. Luke is the owner of York Knife. That's some of his paracord work. Absolutely beautiful. And this is obviously some of his knife craftsmanship, and it's made out of 80 CRV2 steel, and I believe that's stainless. And like I said, this olive green Kydex sheath with the clip is absolutely gorgeous. I met Luke at the community camp and it was an absolute blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I picked this up for Ellie. She had her eye on it for quite a while throughout the show, and it just fitted perfectly in her hand, and I thought this is a perfect starter for her. And of course I had to steal it and come out here and show you guys, because why not? It's an absolute beauty and I can't wait to use it. But yeah, it's an absolutely perfect beginner bushcraft blade for Ellie. And yeah, go check out York Knives. He's on Instagram, and of course he made Craig from East Anglian Bushcraft's blade, and it's an absolute beast. I'm really enjoying using this Helicon Tex Bergen, and I've also got this, the Yuko Grilly Putt Fireball, which I'm just going to put out in front of the Lavvu now. I'm just scraping back to a nice bit of bare earth there. I can put the fireball on there, find where its feet want to sit comfortably, something like that. And that's ready to have a small little fire in, and I can cook up some sausages. So let's show you a little bit with this York knife, shall we? Really, really nice. Again, like I said, just fits beautifully in the hand, and you could wear that around your neck however you wanted to. Obviously in a sheath. So let's just do a nice chest lever grip. So knife towards the knuckles, hold it that way, and you can use your chest to push through. Really nice. Had to readjust my grip there because I was flicking on this branch, but I'll show you again. What a beautiful cut. Beautifully smooth. We'll go again. Now this has been used by Ellie for carving bits. It's got a really nice weight, so you can just flick it and it takes those branches off. Really nice. Really good and sharp. Well, it's a chest lever grip. What a beautiful, beautiful smooth cut. Look at that. Gorgeous. And just for display, I'm not putting any pressure into that. That's just running it along that, and it's just taking off that bark. Beautiful. And it's pretty hard not to actually take the wood. Yeah, there you are. Then just a few seconds we can get straight down to the inner bark, so that's not even taking off the inner bark. Beautiful. You'd want to know how well it kind of feathers, but just as a cut test, you see, like I said, this has been used by Ellie for carving. Just absolutely beautiful beast of a knife. Look at that. Another good test for these kind of knives, obviously bushcraft blades, you want to be able to use them for multiple tasks. So there's actually a log here, good and seasoned, and although I wouldn't use it in this state, I'd probably carve a flat in it to sit it on the ground. It'd be handy to see if this can cut a notch for bow drill or a bowl. And already I can see that it will. On this seasoned timber, making light work of that. Really good tip geometry on that. And it's taken out a nice circular divot, which would be perfect for starting a bow drill in. So that's another good thing about this blade. Definitely perfect for that. So I just found a load of dead ash, kind of really nice thin bits. Shouldn't take a lot to get this fire going because it's so bone dry out here, which is why I wanted to keep it in this little fireball as well. So I've got some birch bark. Then my trusty tinder pouch, I've got some birch bark. Really nice birch bark actually. So I'm going to use that roll and probably take this little bit off just for getting the fire going. Make some little strips. So, one other thing I've got here is my fire steel, and I've got this on a little mechanical clip there, so it just stays attached to me. Something I got off Ray Mears as a young chap. So the York knife is making real light work of this birch bark. Really nice ribbons of birch bark there, and I can already tell, look at that, hardly any pressure and I'm just getting sparks. Look, that is just the weight of the tool. It's so sharp on that right angle on the spine. That's gone up really well. That's the beauty of that Yuko bowl, that you can kind of spread those branches atop across it, and the flames obviously lick up, you're not kind of suffocating it. So now they're starting to go, I can push those ends in, and around me there's plenty of this dead ash and dead hazel, so I can just keep adding those. I'm not trying to build a massive fire, I just want to keep it going, and with that then I can cook some sausages. I've got some chicken and ancho chili sausages, which I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, I've just been looking forward to this all week. Getting out, catching up with you guys, getting to use that York knife. Started the fire so quickly, that spine is beautiful. I hate it when you get a bushcraft knife and it's a bit rounded. You've got to get the file on it, it never quite holds it as well as it does if the maker's done a good job. So yeah. And talking about a good job, I want to say a massive thank you to all my new subscribers, and that's one of the main reasons I'm out today. So I'll have a little chat with you about that in a second. So I said I want to cook up some sausages, and I've just got this little bit of hazel from the end of one of those staves for the Half Lavvu. And I'm just going to split that down the middle, and you'll see why. So when you're splitting, what I like to do is kind of hold the knife kind of like this,
and kind of work it in, making sure my hand's well out the way. And I kind of like to leave us a bit sideways, and you can kind of split the fibres like that. You can kind of see like so. You can kind of see like so. I'm able to twist the knife and run that down. Now I only need it about that long, and this is just so I can put in a little grill. So here we are, got my little black grill plate, quite a large one, but definitely works. And that's all I want it for, just something to hold it up. It doesn't have to be tight, I'm just going to be holding it flat, and I can rest that over the grilly putt and just put my sausages on there. I've got this log here which I'm just going to use as the side. I'm going to stick that in the grass and kind of just rest it on there. Just get a bit of a steeper angle. It's good and flat. So despite actually bringing my grill and getting it all set up there, I've just realised I forgot my sausages. So alas, I'm going to have a meal when I get back home. That's typical, isn't it? I put them in the fridge just to keep them fresh. Nevertheless though, it's nice to get out and practice with the knife and do some ferro rod practice. So I can let this cool down, which I'll put next to the fire there. I can get rid of that stick, and I can move on to exactly why I'm here. So to you guys who have followed me for a long time, I just want to say a massive thank you for sticking with me. And you guys are aware that at certain milestones I do little giveaways as a thank you to you guys for subscribing, for continuing to inspire me to do more content, and yeah, just coming along on the journey. Obviously a few episodes you probably saw that I went somewhere quite special with Tom, and that was to visit someone called David Fryers. And David makes amazing modular systems, modular pouches, and yeah, I was really amazed and just kind of blown away, and I use all of his pouches in my kit. In fact, my water bottle's in one now. I've got some other bits of kit in my little kind of rectangular pouches, very similar to this. Now this isn't just the David Fryers pouch, obviously this is, but inside is a load of different things, which is going to be a prize for one of you guys, one of you viewers, as a thank you for helping me reach 5,555. Just a little milestone I'd kept at mind for a while, halfway to 10k, just over halfway to 10k. So again, massive thank you. I never thought I'd get this far. So I'll bring you in closer and I'm going to show you exactly what's in this, and it's all up for grabs, including the bag, and that will go to one very lucky viewer. So you can see this is a really nice olive green kind of drab bag from Dave Fryers, and there's that kind of cross section that I've spoke about before, where you can have another one next to it and it only takes up a little rectangular space. No voids left in your bag unfilled, so to speak. So this is lovely and lightweight, made in Britain, and it's got really good quality zippers on there, and these lovely kind of little loops of webbing to attach things to a float or attach it to your kit. Now inside here there's a few things, and like I said, these are all little prizes that you can win. Now to start off, I want to actually show you something that I was sent by Through Night, and they very kindly sent me 2 of these, and I'm going to give one away included in this little package, and that is an absolutely tiny Through Night TI2. Now that, believe it or not, is a really powerful flashlight. It's 120 lumens when it's on, so really bloody bright, 120 candles worth, and you just turn it on by twisting at the end. It hasn't got any batteries in at the moment, but so did he. And what that's going to do, my one, I'll show you when it's a bit darker at another video, but that's going to live on my little survival necklace. Talking about survival necklaces, it's something I've showed you in previous videos, and it's a kind of modular system that I've worked on based on something Ray Mears came up with. So I've got a neck knife on there, the Splinter by Field and Steel. Lovely little blade, great for whittling and campcrafts, fire lighting, foraging, anything. I've got a ferro rod on there, which is high vis with a striker. There's a compass. There's a small flashlight, which is just a button push one, That will be joined by the through night one, which will be just for if I need anything for a longer duration. And then also a whistle. So I wear that just on a bit of paracord around my neck, just like so. I tend not to use it when filming because it rattles, makes a lot of noise. But what I thought is, along with the through night T12 mini and the Dave Fryers bag, so yours comes in a brand new box, there we are, brand new, never been opened. So that's going in the Dave Fryers bag for one of you guys. What else is going in there? A whistle. It's a ballless whistle for a survival necklace. So that's going in there. Also, one of the little button push torches, which are really handy when it's around your neck. If you lose your head torch or put anything down, you can just quickly look around and find it. So that's going in there as well. Then there's also just a small little compass. Again, perfect for around the neck. Flick it up and you can check your bearing. Then on top of that, because it's not a full survival necklace, because really you guys will have to make that out of what paracord you want. You might even already have one, or you might have something you just want to attach those items to. So as a hole-in-hole, kind of all-in-one little bit as well, you also get this, which is a paracord survival bracelet. Now in there, the actual middle prong of this claw clip is a ferro rod. I'm not going to use it because it's yours and it's brand new, but I keep one of these on my first aid kit, just so I've always got it if I need it. There's also a compass on the clip, and there's also a whistle. And of course, all the paracord one could want. This also acts as a little saw, which is really handy. And yeah, I just thought it's something that you can wear on your kit. It's adjustable and just allows you to be prepared no matter what. So that is also going in the bag. So we've already got quite a few awesome little bits in there. So to top it off, there's two little creme de la creme items which mean a lot to me and hopefully will mean a lot to you, the winner. And that is a limited edition Primal Nomad leather patch. This was made by Elliot. He does a lot of leather work, so I'll put a description link in I'll put a link in the description down below. But really nice. I've given away one of these before and that's just ready to be put onto whatever kit you want. And then also, like I showed you at the beginning of this video, there's a Primal Nomad embroidered patch. The quality is impeccable. It's on a Velcro ripstop. And for anyone else who doesn't win on this giveaway, they're actually for sale now on primalnomad.co.uk. So if you do want to go and support the channel, that would be really appreciated. It's my first kind of bit of merchandise and I'm so stoked. And seeing a few people tag me already on Instagram wearing them is just amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little giveaway prize as much as I would like to win it if I was going on a channel. And all you guys have to do, of course, is just drop a comment down below saying I'm in, and then also what was your favourite video to date this year from Primal Nomad? What did you enjoy the most? And yeah, good luck to everyone. But that's not it actually. So I've come over to this side of the Lavvu because that's where my bag is. And the reason I need to get into my bag is because there's one more prize which I want to give away, which is, you know, a pretty big prize, I think, anyway. And this is again as a massive thank you not only to you guys for supporting me and subscribing, but also to some of my new subscribers. If one of you guys win this, I hope it's been worthwhile coming and checking out Primal Nomad. But also as a thank you to all the companies that send me different bits and pieces, I want to share that love with you guys. Now you saw when I was on a canoe trip with Jamie a little while ago, I actually used a mobile phone called the Blackview BV8000 Pro. Blackview very kindly sent that to me and said it would be a perfect kind of phone for the outdoors, which it is. I really enjoyed my time using it, but I did upgrade to the Google Pixel 6, and that's mainly as being a content creator. I want to have really crisp photos, and I just want something really ultra reliable for my data. Now I'm not saying the Blackview isn't reliable, it's just the camera wasn't quite up to scratch for me, but for someone in their everyday kind of life, I'm sure it'd be perfect. And for that reason, I'm actually going to be giving away the Blackview BV8000 Pro smartphone. Now this thing's a tank. I dropped it so many times and it's hardly even dented it. To open the back, you've got to use a screwdriver. There's dual SIM capability, also memory card capability. It does have a 16 megapixel 4K camera, although I'd probably recommend use the 1080p because that little downscaling actually helps with the resolution. But it's got an ultra tough Gorilla Glass, and actually it hasn't got a scratch on the glass, mainly because I used a screen protector with it. So yeah, again, another one of you guys is going to have a chance to win that. So again, just the same way as entering the other one, you've got to say I'm in, and then just basically say what was your favourite content from Primal Nomad this year. So the first prize is going to be the David Fryer's kind of selection pouch, because that is kind of top prize despite the value of the BV8000 Pro. This has got all the little bits of a bushcrafter's dream, hopefully. So that will be number one prize. I'll be doing the draw on the same day, so I'll just pick 2 winners, and yeah, number 2, the second winner I pick, will get this, the BV8000 Pro. Hopefully it goes to someone who is in an outdoor job, like an arboriculturalist or a farmer, or someone who just goes out a lot and enjoys the wild and wants to have a phone that they can rely on and just know that if they drop it or if it goes into water or mud, it's not going to damage it. It's IP68, so it's perfect. So that's a little thank you from me to you guys. I know it might not be massive amounts of things, but like I said, I'm not using this phone and it's in great condition, and it would be really nice to see it go to a home. And these bits are things that I often get questions about in little Instagram messages. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and also in a nice lovely container made in England, along with 2 of my patches and a torch, some little survival necklace bits. So there you are guys, just drop a comment saying I'm in, what was your favourite thing from Primal Nomad this year so far, and yeah, I can't wait to share more with you guys. So good luck, stay tuned, I'm going to go get some sausages, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.